Hey everyone, welcome to a game show. This game show is called How Well Do You Know Your Cousin? Mm-hmm. We're cousins if you haven't, I don't know if we explicitly said we are or not.
Oh my god, cousin, you gotta see this shit.
No, probably not.
Probably not, but
we're so used to telling every single person we work with that we are cousins.
True. So we are cousins, YouTube channel and friends. Mm-hmm. And this game show is called How Well Do You Know Your Cousin? We're going to be asked 20 questions. We've already answered the questions ourselves, but we don't know what the other person has answered. So they're going to be questions given to both of us, and we'll see if we, how well we know the other cousin.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be writing down what I think James answered,
right?
And we will see how close we are. If we're right, I'm sure we'll get like a ding of some sort in the graphic and nice fun things.
The person that is gonna give out the questions, my girlfriend, so she's ready to go. We can start. We'll see how this goes. This is, the first take. The first and only take.
Yeah, and how confident are you in this?
Very confident.
I am fun.
I'm very confident.
Number 1, biggest pet peeve while working a wedding.
See, I think a lot of your questions are going to be like the same responses I give, because we work weddings all the time together, so maybe you would think.
Do I need to add a timer to this?
Maybe. I'm just going to speed ramp it. I'm just going to speed ramp it if I'm just like this the whole time. Biggest pet peeve at a wedding. We've worked hundreds of weddings together.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. 3. And then show your respected camera, right?
Yeah.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Running behind first thing in the morning. Makeup artist. That's what I said too.
Alright, let's see how we did.
Okay, so David wrote on this, getting asked to take photos.
That's a videographer, yes.
Obviously taking video, and aunt, uncle, cousin, every other family member comes up and goes, "Can you take a picture of me and such and such?"
Yeah.
And I'm like,
well, you do more video than me, so I didn't even think that. All right, I need to get my brain to work. I should have got that. So David got a point. Congratulations.
Yes.
Because I thought when this happens though, when hair and makeup run late like they usually do. Sorry guys, you do. It caused both of us to stress out, so I thought, okay. Right. Alright, so far so good. I mean, not for me, but.
And so I was gonna say, you wrote hair and makeup always being late.
Always, yeah.
So, and I wrote that you would,
behind.
For the record, I also said you would write lateness.
Yes, there is nothing more aggravating for you. It's like first thing in the morning, we're so prepared, we're ready to go, and then we're like, we're running a half hour behind.
Right.
And that does nothing but cut into our time to then do it.
Right. It sucks. Alright.
Okay.
Let's get this going.
Number 2 is favorite genre of music.
See, I think this is mine too. This is the same as mine. Probably something different, but I think if I had 2 guesses, I think I could guess it. Alright. Ready? 3, 2, 1. House/punk, yeah. I put rap.
Rap?
Yeah.
As the favorite genre?
Yeah.
Okay.
No? I guess no.
Wait for the results.
It's not country.
No, it's
You
not
want me to
like
answer it now? Because I like to.
Yeah.
David wrote pop punk.
I was gonna write pop punk.
James also wrote pop punk.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's 1 point for David again.
I guess.
Okay. David, for the record, is winning 2-0.
I'll come back.
I thought I was seriously going to do so bad.
You were. I was like, don't worry. It's gonna be easy.
Okay. Fruits.
But that was my second guess, obviously. Sorry.
Fruits or vegetables? Question number 3. Fruits or vegetables?
I didn't want to do the same answer that I gave, like same response I gave. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. Vegetables. We both put vegetables.
So David wrote fruits.
Nah. Are you serious?
I'm way more of a fruit
100%. I knew that too.
Holy
James wrote vegetables. So David.
There's still 20 questions. There's still 17. Oh yeah, they're 17. I'm just wrong.
Oh man.
He's so happy because you're matching your answers. But that's not actually what we want.
I think the questions just get harder.
Okay. Question number 4. Favorite color?
Good.
3, 2, 1. Red.
I don't know.
I put green.
David wrote purple.
Oh, that's right. That was your wedding color.
What did I wear? Yeah, my wedding. I wore a purple suit for my wedding. I thought that was a
I actually just saw that tie today. There's a purple tie. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. I don't think I'm.
I put red. Yeah.
James wrote blue.
Blue. That was my number 2 answer.
All right.
So.
And I wanted to say for the record, I also for James wrote blue.
Is that the first one you got right? You probably got all these right.
No, I've gotten them all right so far. Yeah. So that's a 0. That's a big old X for number 4.
For anyone, if that's picking up on the audio, that's my dog trying to bury herself in the couch.
Yes.
This is gonna be a podcast studio.
One day.
One day.
Okay. Question number 5.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Question number 5. Favorite athlete?
I think we're gonna say people from the same crew, but
Ready? 2, 1.
I don't know.
Can I get one right?
And this is so fun. Yeah.
David wrote Jim Tomey.
Got him on the board. See, that was a hard question, right?
And I didn't know if it was Jim Tomey for you as well, but I was like, I think it's from the same class, and then I was like, LeBron maybe, but I went with Kenny.
Yeah.
Yeah, David also wrote Jim Tomey.
Yeah.
We both wrote Jim Tomey.
See that? I thought a lot of our answers were going to be the same, so I'm kind of like, I'm not going to lean into that.
Yeah, for some reason I wasn't thinking we were on the money there. I thought you knew the vibe was Jim Tomey.
Yeah.
Right?
Question number 6. Favorite sport to play and to watch. So that's 2 separate questions. Which favorite sport to play and which favorite sport to watch.
So. Two, 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, baseball for both.
Baseball.
I feel like we're gonna have some half points around this.
No, it's
one.
either a full point or no point.
Okay, then it is double
No
point. Because David wrote that his favorite to play is baseball, but his favorite to watch is football.
Oh, yeah.
I really enjoy watching.
But the Browns have sucked so bad that we haven't even watched them now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just
Remember that one
about
time
that contact sport thing that I just always loved watching football. So
Start thinking.
That's the first one I got wrong for you, by the way. I forgot that paintball is also an option. Why? Because that is his favorite to play, and his favorite to watch is baseball. And I forgot that paintball was an option. So
So we'll both not get a point that time.
I can also not point that by circling it to that one. Question number 7. Movie theater or wait to stream?
if you go to the movie theater,
You're streaming.
Both are correct.
yes, let's go. That's good. We both got it right.
Yeah.
First one.
Perfect. I'm on. I got 2 points. I think it's like what, 2 to 4. Something
That's
like
correct.
That.
It
There'll be a
is 2 to
score.
4.
There'll be a score.
Yes, there will be a box somewhere.
I am tracking as we go.
Good, so we'll know live. Then release at the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, what's the last movie you've seen in a theater?
Sweet. I went with my grandfather in Pennsylvania with Alex when we were out there, and we went and saw.
Well, that was that long ago.
Was it not? Well, it was last year. It was some.
Oh, last year. Okay.
Yeah,
So
it was like some rom-com that we went and saw.
Oh,
He
okay.
said he saw a commercial for him that he'd like to go see, and he enjoyed it, and it was funny enough for us to get through it.
I see movies a lot with my grandma, and we just saw Captain America. So that wasn't that long ago. So, but anytime there's a good movie, like we have seen that theater. We saw like the Mario movie in theaters. Just it was a fun time out.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 8. Favorite holiday?
One. Christmas.
Christmas.
Correct for both.
Nice.
We're allowed to. It's the cousin edge. We're allowed to help each other.
I was gonna say Thanksgiving for a little bit. By Christmas, we see each other like, I don't know, our family see each other a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
Question number 9. Between the 3 choices of wedding reception food, are we going with steak, chicken, or fish?
3, 2, 1. I guessed fish.
Yeah.
And you did steak, so you were both correct.
Alright. See, it's hard to come back when you're also getting points. If you would have just missed one of those, it might be closer.
See, but here's the thing. You always complain about the steak, so I'm like, nah, he's gonna go with the chicken. So I went
Chicken would be my second choice.
Well, yeah, it wasn't gonna be fish.
I mean, it's like
The fish isn't bad.
slight cheat, because I see all the emails, right? So when I'm...
I don't want to text you anymore. Yeah.
No, you just respond with, we're good.
Yeah.
Yours is always steak, mine's always
Steak, fish, and steak for Tom.
Mm-hmm. Steak for Tom. 2 steaks and a steak for Tom.
That's when you can get it.
Okay, question number 10.
Right. Yeah.
One last trip you can take ever. Where do you go?
I don't know. This is maybe a shot in the dark. I feel like for both of us. The world's a big place.
I'm going with the same thing I said. All
Alright. I don't think you're gonna get mine.
All
3, 2, 1.
Queens. Oh, there it is.
You get mine.
You both wrote pyramids.
Yes! No way! How crazy!
That's funny. I was gonna guess pyramids, but again, I don't want to. Maybe I should just start guessing what I think I guessed as well, and I think that you said the same thing.
There's certain things that I know were alike. So like,
Yeah.
as far as last places, I know that you haven't been to the pyramids, and that is just like one place that's like,
Yeah.
if there's one last opportunity to travel,
There's
you
still-
have to go there.
There's still mystery there, yeah.
Okay. Especially with recent developments there. So
Yeah, I know.
look it up.
Shoot, pretty cool.
All right, question number 11.
Alright, let me start.
Favorite movie?
This one was hard.
Wow. Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
I thought maybe.
I put Moneyball.
Moneyball is great. I have seen it, but that is not my favorite. Yeah.
So David wrote Titanic.
I would have not guessed that. Really?
100%.
See, that's something I learned. Like, I did not know that. Like I said, if I had two answers to give, like, I would probably get them on the first or second. Obviously the second, but that I would have not guessed in a long time.
Yeah, no, it's always. I remember watching it when I was younger, and I just loved the storyline of like this lower class individual getting into this situation where he's surrounded by all these like uppity figures trying to fit in and falls in love, and I'm a romantic at heart, so it really connected me when I was
Interesting.
a little younger, yeah.
Because I didn't even know what genre, but I'm like, that's a great baseball movie. And
Yeah,
so
and that is definitely up there. That is definitely like top 5 movies I really
so I got
enjoy
close.
Moneyball. Yeah.
I got close.
And James's favorite movie, allegedly, because I also wrote Reservoir Dogs.
Really?
Yes.
Crazy.
It's a great movie. So is Kill Bill, though. You know, like.
Well, I almost wrote Kill Bill too, but I know you like
Or Kill Bill
Reservoir
2.
Dogs. No.
I'm just-
Okay, but he wrote Two Dogs.
And then that's the question I was going back and forth about, because I'm like, The Big Lebowski's like also really good, but I didn't even think of like Tarantino films. And
Would you like me to disappoint you?
sure.
I have not seen The Big Lebowski.
You have not?
Nope.
What the fuck you talking about, man?
Never
Well,
went
we're
once.
doing that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well then,
Let us know how you feel about that in the comments.
yeah. Please don't unsubscribe. But I made a reel and it was all related to The Big Lebowski.
Uh-huh.
And so it was like really movie.
Like, the thing is,
I
I know a lot of references. I'm really bad with like old movies. Like, for instance, I still haven't seen like Happy Gilmore. Like, I have like
Oh, God, that hurt a little, but I'm all right.
staple movies that I have not seen, but I know references to. Like, so I'm not. Yeah, I just haven't spent.
We just
the
lost
time
like 100
with it.
subscribers.
No.
Happy
No,
Gilmore,
maybe
no.
maybe we'll do like an after impression or recap review of these movies afterwards.
Yeah. Live up to the hype.
Yeah, we'll see what I think about them.
I watched Happy Gilmore as a child. Alright.
Alright, question 12. Favorite band?
Three, two, one.
Give me a play. Did you not get it? I didn't get it?
No, that's
You have a
my
tattoo
number
of that
two.
one. That's number 2, see?
I have almost a half sleeve dedicated to.
Mini Parade. So
Oh,
take
see,
it
I
right
would
down.
have gotten that.
Yeah, my whole upper sleeve is one of their song titles.
Oh.
The banners.
Oh,
So,
well, yeah, 2.
yeah.
There's tattoos. I put the early November.
And yours?
James's is, of course, as I wrote, Pearl Jam.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't get that. Big Pearl Jam fan.
Eddie's name comes from.
Yeah, Eddie's laying at my feet right now. He's our dog, and his name's Eddie, so man.
I should have known that too.
So you both got it wrong.
Let's keep going.
Oh, okay, question number 13 is favorite season?
3, 2, 1, I suck. Oh.
You are incorrect. David wrote summer.
I'm the summer guy. Give me hot weather. Give me nothing but sunshine.
like about fall?
There's
Besides a lot of weddings.
There's a lot of things about fall that are great. Like our birthdays are in the fall, right? My wife's birthday's in the fall. But
Halloween.
yeah, and Halloween.
Spooky season.
But there is nothing better to me than like a hot day, bonfire at night, kick back a couple beers on the weekend. Like I just love having so much daylight in the day. It not getting dark until
That's true.
9:30 is my absolute favorite thing.
Alright, well, learning a lot. I'm learning so much.
Okay. Question number 14. Favorite candy bar?
True. Alright, first. I keep looking at yours since
One.
It's so funny. We both wrote Snickers.
Yeah, and the funniest bit is that you actually both wrote Twix.
Damn it.
How great!
It's funny. That was my first instinct is write Twix, and I'm like, no, let's go a little deeper. I think these are Snickers.
So great.
Alright, next question. We'll keep this rolling.
Alright. Question 15. Any city in America to live, where would it be?
Three, 2, 1. Look at it. I'm gonna shut
Tampa.
Tampa. You think I live in Florida?
I don't know.
With a gun in my head, it'd be hard to get me there.
I was like, warm weather. But you also like seasons. And that's the thing. Just on, yeah, I don't know. Tampa.
You're both wrong.
Uh,
David said Boston.
oh.
James said Austin, Texas.
Austin. I should have known that.
Austin, baby.
I should have known that.
It's very nice.
Alright. Question number 16.
Let's go. I need to get these. I need to be perfect.
Is the preference to drive or fly on trips?
Drive that.
We both put drive.
You both put drive. You're both correct, although you're both wrong in like the philosophical sense. So great, you get a
just
point.
disagree with us.
So yes, you're both wrong, but you did both get a point. So
Alright.
question 17. As a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? Okay, and you said baseball player.
I said baseball player.
Okay, so David wrote professional athlete. I will accept that answer.
Alright, definitely.
And James wrote baseball player. So David, I cannot accept that.
Man.
Alright, so I got
Thinning the lead here.
Question number 18. That means there's 3 questions left to clear.
I need at least 2, I think.
Morning person or night owl?
I wrote morning person, David wrote night owl.
You are both correct.
Okay, good. I was really going to say morning person.
Nice. Oh,
No, he hates the morning. He hates it.
it's easier in the summer. It's harder in the winter.
I
That's
know
how it
you
goes.
walk the dogs every morning, so like
Yeah.
sometimes that habit can just make you enjoy the morning, make it less hard to
Yeah.
but probably going to do it.
Question number 19. 2 questions. Favorite moment from making the documentary?
Man, we've been a lot of places for this documentary. Had a lot of really cool experiences. Maybe
Yeah.
my top one.
A lot of fun ones, a lot of serious ones. It's tough. We've been to Washington State, Georgia, Washington D.C., North Carolina, or in South Carolina, Virginia.
Right.
Columbus.
Stayed in some really cool places, stayed in some not so cool places.
Yeah.
Some fun at that as well. So there's a lot of memories from
But I still think
projects.
we share the same one on this. 3, 2, 1.
Ah,
Oh yeah. That's probably what you played too, isn't it?
it is. You
Yeah.
messed with my head a little bit.
I know.
You made me think. Although that is not what I put, and that was a very very cool
Top moment, right?
What I started to write was you cracking the whip. With
I didn't even crack it. It was just
But like still
embarrassing.
that experience.
I was trying to
of,
crack
like,
a whip, I could not
watching
do it.
Will crack a whip and then be
Yeah.
like, hey, do you want to try?
Yeah.
I was like, that was a pretty cool moment. So
Yeah, I wrote Dinner with Will Harris. He was a big part of our documentary about regenerative farming coming out either at the end of this year or next year. So if you're subscribed to this channel, we have some trailers, some very short trailers, but we're working on it. So we'll keep updating you guys with the documentary, how it's going, because it's really exciting. So
it's in the editing process. So we're done. We've wrapped up shooting, editing now. So we're gonna try and get it to you guys as soon as possible.
yeah, so I put Dinner with Will Harris. It was awesome. I mean, just what a guy. He has such character, and you'll see it in the documentary. It's crazy. Or
Yeah.
see him on the Joe Rogan podcast or something, but he's awesome. Yeah.
If you haven't heard from him already.
Yeah. And you put down, moving the herd, which is awesome.
Yeah. I thought when you said that you thought we were on the same one, because I know that was also an impactful moment for you. My answer to this question was that first herd move in Bluffton.
Yeah.
They moved 2,000 cattle. They just opened the gates to 2,000 cattle, moved from one paddock to another. And
Yeah,
I was
hundreds
on
of
the
acres.
drone. You were on foot with the Ronin, and I remember thinking to myself, like, this is a shot that you would see on National Geographic.
Yeah.
Like, it was so cool. And then I remember you coming back and immediately being like, you could hear them all chewing the grass.
The sound of, it's not chewing, it's ripping the grass apart, because the grass is like up to your knee, right? Like every single paddock, they eat it down and then they move to another one, the grass grows bigger and stronger. And so the grass up to your knee, and it sounds like just hundreds of people ripping paper all around you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best way I can describe it, just ripping paper, and there's kind of cool to see nature working.
Yeah, and that was literally, 30 minutes into us starting to shoot this entire documentary that we got to experience that. So it was like right off the rip, we're experiencing something so cool. So I thought that was going to be yours as well.
Yeah. And like I said, a lot of crazy moments, because we have a lot of fun moments too. I'm like, we probably can't write that down. But so lots to choose from. All right, we're almost there, and I think I already lost.
Question number 20. Which light beer? Bud Light, Coors Light, or Miller Light?
2, 1. Bud Light. Miller.
You think I like Bud Light? Oh, that's awesome. No. Bud Light is probably the last beer.
I just envision all 3 of them out there, like, I think I'd go for this one.
Yep. Yeah. You're both, well, you wrote Miller on yours.
Uh-huh.
And you're both wrong.
What did you pick?
He picked Bud Light, you picked Miller.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you are the Bud Light guy. Gotcha. I mean, that's a bad thing, but
Just usually the Miller I tend to have is warm.
It's just when when you go to like a brewery and then there's usually the joke, like people ask for Bud Light and then you give them a glass of water. Like, compared to craft beers, not compared to the 3 beers that we had to choose from.
They all taste very similar.
It's very fun.
Ultimately, to me.
Okay.
We'll do a taste test later.
Yes.
Do we want to do a grand total?
Oh, is that the last question?
That was the last question.
That was the last
Number
question?
20.
Oh, I thought there was one more. All right.
Nope, that was it. That's the last one.
All right. Yeah.
Was that the one that we wrote in? Oh no, we didn't add. Never mind. We wrote above it.
No. Nope. That's it.
Well, we'll see. Whatever's on screen is the actual legit score, but yeah, go ahead. Just in case it's not the same.
All right. So, James' total came to 8 questions correct.
8 out of 20.
8 out of 20.
Yeah, it's funny. That's terrible.
David's total correct answers came to 10. Ooh!
All right.
10, baby.
That means David successfully crushed you under his foot.
Double digits.
All right.
Double digits.
Not bad.
Solid.
By 2.
Solid.
Like I said, I think ultimately, if I were to get one more guess, or at max 3, I could guess most of those.
Yes.
Like most of them, if I could get
Yes.
3. And I just didn't want to write down the same thing that I wrote, so ultimately that's my takeaways. I probably would have got 2 or 3 more if I just didn't want to write down the same thing.
We should have really thought about it. There's a reason that we started a company together. We are pretty similar. So on
that's
these
true.
questions, we
Yeah.
should have really taken that into account.
Yeah.
There's. I didn't think about that either, though. I thought that you were a different. Obviously.
We're more alike than we think, but yeah, the differences are still fun to find out, and hope you enjoyed this. Again, every new video every week. Please like and subscribe, and we'll be back for more just fun stuff.
Yeah, awesome. See you guys next time.
Thanks.
We're recording everywhere now?
Yeah.
Everywhere is your live.
Yep.
Oopsie.